Approximately half of all meals consumed in the U.S. come from a restaurant. That makes the restaurant and hospitality a multi-billion-dollar industry that employs thousands. If you love being creative in the kitchen, the state-of-the-art facilities and equipment in the Nichols Career Center Culinary Arts program will blow you away. Take a look.
Welcome, this is Culinary Arts. This is a 2-year program. Students learn different competencies throughout the year. They start with safety and sanitation, they move into food prep, basic baking, kitchen essentials, food service equipment, and menu planning. One of the things they learn about is breaking down a whole entire chicken into 8 parts. Then they learn how to cook every single portion of the chicken. All of our equipment is industry standard. We're fortunate enough to have several restaurant owners and community members that came in throughout Jefferson City and surrounding areas to help us when we first started building our program. They gave suggestions as to what they wanted and would like to see the students be able to know and learn and use before they left our program. For example, we installed 6 6-burner gas stoves, convection ovens, dishwasher, fryer, flat top, fry warmer. Many of the restaurant owners throughout Jefferson City made sure that they wanted the students to know how to wash dishes whenever they left our program, which I believe is the students' favorite part. We were also fortunate this year to have a full walk-in freezer and cooler. One of the other great pieces of equipment in the kitchen is our smart oven. This is one of the things that the industry professionals ask that students know how to use. In places like healthcare services, school food services, and catering events, places where they're going to have large quantities of food that have to be prepared efficiently, the smart oven is what they're going to be using. So having that time one-on-one to be able to know how to use it saves the company they may decide to work for time in training. On the year 2 side kitchen, students advance in the competencies that they've already learned from the first year. They go further into baking and pastry, specialized pastas, nutrition, salads, garnishes, fabricating fish, meat, and other poultry. They also spend a lot of time the last term in global cuisine, which happens to be their favorite. After finishing 2-year program, students receive an American Culinary Federation certification as a certified fundamental cook. In the kitchen, we spend about 90% of our time. The other 10% is going to be doing the book work. Most of the demonstrations are done one-on-one live in the kitchen. There are essential things that are required book work, such as Serve Safe through National Restaurant Association. That demonstrates the students have to know how to serve their customers safely. Being in the industry for 20 years, I know I learn the best by seeing and doing. So that is the way I teach my students, being in the kitchen, showing them one-on-one, not showing them pictures from a book or from slides in a PowerPoint. Culinary Arts is the only program that requires a uniform. We follow ACF standards. That does require a uniform within the kitchen. Students have to pay for their own uniforms, which runs about $40. They do have their names embroidered on the jacket.
My favorite part of Nichols is meeting and making great friends that will stay with you for years after. I've made really good friends from just my first year in, and as we get to be second years, it's like a sort of camaraderie and sort of family that you build.
Thanks for joining us on the virtual tour. If you want more information about this or any other program at Nichols, please email the addresses on the screen.